So guys, thought it was time for an update on the indoor aquaponics. You see little goldfish there. There's also some koi in there. We had a bed that needed work on it, a floating raft bed out in the aviary, and these guys were in there, so figured why not relocate them into this system. Mr. Koi down there. So they're in there with the tilapia and everybody's happy. Main thing I wanted to show you is just how well did this work. Remember, this bed's almost 100% planted with grocery store recycling plants. And the growth is impressive. Look at the beet greens. Yeah, this is just a baby organic beet. And we'll be able to cut and use these leaves over and over through a season. As long as you leave about 1/3 of the leaf growth on there, it'll be happy to keep regrowing for you over and over again. Same with that yellow beet back in there. Look at the watercress. The watercress is just outrageous. And I've been cutting this constantly. Over here, we finally wore out the microgreens and replanted. So these were all planted, they were soaked. Let's see, today is Thursday. They were soaked on Sunday, and they were planted on Monday. They were covered for Tuesday and Wednesday, or they planted on Monday, were covered Monday and Tuesday. Yesterday I uncovered them, and now they're starting to take off again. And probably be about 3 or 4 days, you know, they'll be that tall. And they'd go faster if it was warmer out. It just isn't. Look at the watercress climbing over there. I mean, it's outrageous. This lettuce right here, we've picked from over and over since the, you know, like a month ago when we started this, and now it's starting to send up a seed head and get bitter. But if you pinch that out, we could probably get another growth or two out of it. And we'll give that to the birds in a bit. Back here, watercress everywhere. Watercress growing from seed from the last time this was used. That's a golden beet. I mean, look at the Swiss chard. And that was a little plant that some pest had eaten down to almost nothing. And I just put the root with like one little leaf on it in here when we started it. Green onions are getting like insane, like they're up against the lights. This is tot soy. Check it out. This was a baby tot soy. I took all the leaves off it for a stir fry, left a couple in the core and planted it a month ago. This is pretty insane. Now this was that mesclun salad mix I mentioned in my last video where we planted a whole bunch of different leaf crops down here. And again, these colors are because we have these, you know, grow lights going on here. But what I've been doing is individually selecting plants, and this is such soft soil, just pulling them out and transplanting some of the stuff I want to grow bigger out into our greenhouse aquaponics system. Like that guy right there, he'd make a good plant. Maybe we'll pull him out later. So that's what's going on. I'm at a point now where, like, I can't just keep doing updates of this because it's just basically now all it is really harvesting and replanting microgreens. I think this project has kind of served its purpose. It's taught you how to build an aquaponics system from the ground up. And using all 100% off-the-shelf product you can buy in any hardware store anywhere. And of course, we wouldn't need the lights if this was outdoors. And this system is going to get built in a 10x8 footprint this spring. When these fish come out and go back to my other systems, all this and several other beds and all are going to get moved outside. I'll show you real quick where it's going to go. I think it seems like the best place for it. So I've got this outbuilding here. And I'm thinking right there, because it'll be a lot like, you know, the side of a house or something like that as an educational project. We get good solar aspects here. We got wide open sun. We've got this apple eventually may be an issue, but that's years and years down the road. So I can't see that not being probably the best place I have on the property for it. I got power right there I can run over. It'll run on one small pump just like it is now, so it'll be very energy non-intensive. And this will be a system that in the winter months when it freezes, we just shut it down. We just shut it down, relocate any fish that are in there. Maybe we have a, you know, that type of thing. It'll be a grow out tank only for fish through the summer. And by winter time, those fish are either eaten or relocated to another system that's designed to run throughout the year. And it should be a pretty good evolution of the system. Anyway, guys, take care.